everybody, welcome back to Card Curiosity, where we try to find the best possible ways to make a good return on your investment in the sports card world. And one of the ways we do that is by sending cards into PSA to get graded. And that's what we have here. We have an order from PSA. Our latest submission has finally returned. I think we're at maybe 34 cards here in this one. And so I'm gonna hop in and kind of show you what we got. We've been pretty successful with our grades in the past. My strategy is to normally only send in cards that I am almost 100% sure will get a 10. Now that doesn't mean we always get it right, but that means that if we have a very high standard on these cards, it means that most of the time we're going to get almost all 10s with the occasional 9 mixed in, and sometimes worse than a 9. And so that's what we'll find out today. I think for the most part, most of these are probably going to be where I expected them to land. Something like 80% of these cards should be gems. So let's see. So we got the 2 boxes, and you know by now how they kind of arrive. And so let's see if we slide these out. So here's box number 1, stack number 1. I think this is mostly college football stuff and maybe a little bit of baseball. So here we go. First card, Caleb Williams. We have a Caleb Williams refractor, and we got a 10 on that bad boy. Of course, he has been drafted by the Chicago Bears now. Here is another Caleb Williams. This one is a pink, and that one is also a 10, so that's good. 2 for 2 on 10s. We have Marvin Harrison. I think that's just the base Bowman Chrome first card, 10 on that one, so that's going to be about a $50 card probably. And you might say, well, why grade a card that you're only going to be able to sell for $50? Well, the reason is that we had these cards anyway laying around, and we weren't going to do anything with them. So basically you spend $20 to grade them, and if you think you can get a 10, and you do, here's another one, then you can sell it for 50 and pocket, 20, 30 bucks in profit. So here we have an autograph from Joe Milton. We pulled this from a blaster box case, and Milton's not a huge name, but went to the draft. I believe he was drafted, and somebody from Tennessee will probably want to grab that. Good card there. We have a Ramblin' Man, which I think are normally harder to grade because you got the borders and other things like that. And so here's a Marvin Harrison Ramblin' Man. Again, same thing. Probably can only sell it for around 50 bucks, but figured it's worth a try. Those cards, if I had to do all over again, probably not gonna grade most of those. We have another 10 here. I think, as you'll see, one of these, yeah, we ended up getting 9 on one of them. That one, hopefully we can just break even and sell for like 20 bucks. Next we have a weird one. Again, I'm very, very careful about which cards I send in, and I make sure that they're in good shape. And for whatever reason, this one here got a 6. And so maybe I missed some scratches or something. I really don't know. I wouldn't have been surprised if there was like, a 9 or maybe an 8 in there, but 6 just seems crazy. So who knows? We got a Drake May pink refractor, 10 on that one. So that's another good one. Let's see, I'll start to separate these into grades here. We have Cooper DeJean color match yellow. That thing's pretty slick. I got a 10 on that one. This one has already been sold for 100 bucks. We have Malik Neighbors pink at a 10. We have Michael Penix Jr. pink at a 10. All these pink ones I think will probably go for around 50 or 60. Drake May's maybe slightly more. There's another Drake May, 10. Let's see, a third pink Drake May for a 10 as well. We have another Marvin Harrison coming up here, 10 on that one. And another one. Here we have Caleb Williams, got a 9 on this one, and that's probably a card that just shouldn't have been sent in. I think it's really hard for these cards to gem, and I ended up probably getting sucked into the hype of Mr. Williams being the big draft pick, and I wanted more Caleb Williams PSA 10s, but in all honesty, that's a card that probably should have just left alone. Here we have a Marvin Harrison 9 on the pink. That's a bummer because a 10 would go for like 80 bucks probably. 2 9s on these Marvin pinks, so not sure what I missed on those, but sometimes you do. You get maybe a little careless as you look at these things. Let's see what we have left here. Looks like maybe this is a baseball box. We have a Neil Cruz. This is a black and white Ray Wave rookie card from O'Neill, and not bad. We've got a 10 on that one. We have Corbin Carroll. This is one that I really wanted to gem. It is slightly off center, and we ended up getting a 9, so that's an image variation logo fractor. So I'm kind of bummed about that. I was 50-50 whether that would or wouldn't gem. I decided to send it in anyway, and I guess I shouldn't have. So we have a Caleb Williams first, so I guess we have some more football here. So that's just a regular card. 10 on that. We have oh, this is a big one. So Spencer Rattler, bought this on eBay for a couple $100. Just been hearing that maybe he'll impress some people when it comes to the draft and the NFL season. So I found this on eBay, decided to grade it. It's numbered to 5, very rare, and it's from 2021. It's his Bowman first autograph, and we ended up getting a 10 on it. So that's a big card for us. Not sure what the market will be like. There's probably not a lot of buyers of Spencer Rattler, but we'll see. We have Sel Frelick, who's playing for the Brewers right now. It's Sapphire. That's his Bowman first. Got a 10 there. Bowman first Sapphire from 2021 of Harry Ford. We have a Carson Williams first Sapphire as well. Most of these are players who are not in the league yet. Here's a Cole Young first, and so we will end up holding these until they get called up, and expect the cards to pop when that happens. We have a chrome refractor of Jack Williams, also not in the league yet. We have Jackson Holiday here, heir apparent, and even though Holiday didn't have a great start in the MLB, his cards still go pretty hard. So this was one of the biggest cards we sent in. Gunnar Henderson out of 75 from the Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. Very thrilled to get a 10 on that one. That should be able to sell for around 300. We have a Caleb Williams 9 on the pink refractor. I'm a little bummed about that. CJ Stroud refractor from 2022. That's a 10. Should be able to get 50 for that. And then finally, Jordan Beck, we have a refractor. He just got called up, and a 10 on that one as well. So just so you can see what these stacks look like from this particular submission, there are the 10s, followed by the 9s, and then the one little 6 there. So 1 6, it looks like 1 2 3 4 5 6 9s, and the rest 10s. So still not too bad. Majority 10s, did pretty good, and pretty pleased with it. Now we just got to sell them, make some money back, and rinse, repeat. So hopefully enjoy this. Until next time, stay curious.